The best stories in Ball State sports. This is SL Featured, presented by Victory Honda.
Welcome inside Studio C in Muncie, Indiana for another episode of SL Featured. In this installment, we take a stroll with Jeff Mitchell, say hello and goodbye to Bree Salenbine, and take another sneak peek at our men's volleyball team. My name is Dylan Budd. Our producers are Matthew Gillie and Sam Klug. From the campus of Ball State University, this is SL Featured, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie. Victory Honda of Muncie supports the students of Ball State Sports League. Behind-the-scenes access and off-the-field lives of student athletes, SL Featured is the home for the best stories in Ball State sports. This is the award-winning SL Featured presented by Victory Honda of Muncie. MEVA action is in full swing, and amidst a muddy conference, the Cardinals are humming like a well-oiled machine. Much of that is to their distributor on offense, Lucas Machado. Here's how Macho and the Cards are faring through February in episode 2 of Next Point, produced by Josh Bobe.
We're like best friends outside of the court, and we play a lot of video games. We play Switch Golf.
White guys ready.
It's like the movie Step Brothers, to be quite honest.
Brian is one of my best friends, and it's a really good environment that we've created and learned a lot from each other.
Steve is also gonna play my song, so it's gonna be fun.
Oh, me fala alguma coisa que eu possa conversar com os caras.
A lot of it is, I think we're pretty good at volleyball. Just the game itself, we play pretty consistently, which is why we're able to be pretty steady and win game after game.
MEVA action has begun in Muncie, Indiana as the Cardinals host Queens. The Cards earn a sweep in match 1 versus Queens.
I would say our energy was a little bit better. We were having more fun, and it was working out well.
Ball State Queens, game number 2 in this 2-match series. Canavan to serve, try and end it here. Dug up by Peters, free ball, then PSL sends it right back for the match-ending kill.
We're like best friends outside of the court, and we play a lot of video games. We play Switch Golf or Wii Golf.
White guys ready. Trust me, bro. All right. Nice. Bro.
If we're playing Wii Golf, he just like, oh, Macho, you're so bad at this. And he started like playing with his lefty, so.
It's competitive. We can't go without being competitive for some reason.
This is how you. No! Oh my God, bro. KO, guy. Oh! Come on, Brayden.
And we live together, and we're just like brothers. You know, we fight like brothers, and we love each other like brothers.
He's my best friend, my brother from another mom.
I know everything about him, and he knows everything about me.
Little fights and like laughing a little bit.
It's like the movie Step Brothers, to be quite honest. Yeah, they just pick on each other.
Hey, separate you guys. Hey, let's go.
And some days it gets a little too much, and I have to kind of rein them in.
What's the problem there? What are we doing? Hit it at him.
It's always good to see, you know, get a perspective, a point of view from not on the court when you're not playing.
This relationship with like players and assistant coaches is a little bit different, and it's just like the way that we talk to each other is a little bit different.
Brian is so heavy on the reception and defense, and I think that's one of our biggest improvements this year from last year is our reception.
My name is Brian Hogue, assistant coach, and I came to Ball State for the opportunity to compete.
You're not out of rotation.
No, I'm never out of Macho just told me he's never out of rotation in practice.
He's always out of rotation.
He's out of rotation.
You're out of rotation 99% of the time.
Row 1.
Yes.
Row 1.
I never. No one never called it. I'm calling it.
I called it yesterday.
Every match.
No, not.
Hurry up, Danny. Up. I still got it, baby.
When I was looking to hire guys as assistants, I was really trying to, if I could get at least one of them who was a head coach before, that's what I was going for, but also that they were younger and had a good energy and could communicate well, and I think that has really shown itself with the guys.
Fix your stance a little bit, it's too wide. Up. Okay. My beautiful roommate, Charles Norman. Look at that smile. It'll kill someone.
Brian is one of my best friends, and it's a really good environment that we've created and learned a lot from each other.
Good swings here, boys. Yes. You did like this, buddy. Yeah. High in the middle of the court. Up. We have that sort of personal relationship because we were just in their shoes a few years ago, and so we know what they're going through live. That was not very good. Sorry to say. It's all right, we'll clean it up. We've got a lot of practice left. I don't usually say a lot of words. We're not gonna waste time. This is what you need to do, change this, and we're good.
The number 9 ranked Ball State Cardinals take on the number 12 ranked McHenry Bearcats.
Are we making good defensive moves? Are we in the right place? That's where it starts.
Rogers, a quick tool to block and sends it over for a ball. And then Machado the serve to Savitsky and Lind.
This year I have been trying to be really aggressive. I have a ball in the net and I see that no one is jumping with me. I try to just swing and get a kill.
Machado rears back and lets it loose.
Before the game we were talking and then he was like, oh, if you get a kill or anything, just please come hug me, everyone's gonna love it. And I was looking for him, I saw him coming off the bench. Talk a little bit, I say, I love you, bro. And then Steve is also gonna play my song, so it's gonna be fun. I love it. The best of Ball State history.
Go for Ryan Lewis, and this time he does not miss. Machado letting it loose for his second kill. Just let the center attack. And LeBron sends Ball State to 11-1 and 3-0 to start Neva play. An electric top 12 matchup sees the number 9 Cardinals win it in 4.
As coaches, the challenging part is being able to flip the team mentally, getting the guys to scout, watching some video, and basically just getting them reset.
You're doing film and looking at the next team and having to rewire your brain after playing what could have been 3 sets, and then having to focus on, all right, we got a brand new team with a brand new personnel. This is what we need to focus on.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Let's go.
Morning. 2, reminder, what is our timing on meetings? 10 minutes. So why is half of us walking in with 4 minutes to go? Those details matter, guys. Right? We talk about them all the time. Details matter. Let's talk about last night. What do we think?
High energy.
Good energy?
It was fun.
Okay.
You guys were able to reset pretty well and fight, and guys, we outdug a team that is known to just dig balls. That was super important to be able to execute and win. So really proud of how we fought. It was very intense, but you guys fought in a way that couldn't have asked for more in that sense, for sure.
When we are maintaining our service pressure, what that does to teams, because we can play good volleyball, right? When we're able to put the ball in consistently and on seams and on our serving targets and all that kind of stuff and not just hit right at guys, we do that, we make runs of points. We can do that. We did it to UCLA, we did it to Stanford, we did it to Charleston, we did it to last night to McHenry. What you're gonna watch today is very similar to what we played yesterday. And the benefit of this group is that we can have off days and still win because we got other guys that can pick up the slack, for sure. And that's something that's pretty special. Agreed? Mm-hmm. Cool.
Kind of talk to the guys on the bench about, being engaged and doing the things that we talked about with our scout.
The Lindenwood Lions, ranked number 13 in the nation, faced the number 9 ranked Ball State Cardinals.
I don't know that we were entirely ready to play. We didn't look as sharp as we needed to be.
Man, they came out guns blazing. They had 21 kills in a set, which is really high.
1.
We talked to each other, and between the sets, we were just like, oh, we also got to bring our best.
Savitsky Lynn, Machado with the attack, and off of Luke Kraft, Machado ends the second set for the Cardinals.
We took care of a lot of things on our side of the net, cleaned it up, and that's why the result ended up being what it was.
I feel like I'm making excuses. Almost every week we've got 2 matches, so making sure guys can stay healthy is really important, and the weight room is a big part of that.
I say 206.4.
We got 206.3. 4. It's 4. 206.4.
I might be the best one on this. Day 2, right? Day.
Yes.
And we're going hard.
Going hard.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't play till Thursday.
We're doing this one today. So this is like just like a warm up.
Glasses, I can't see.
Yeah, this part is just like a warm up with the bands, and then we go to like a med ball, throws, and then snatch, and then bench. Get a pump, chest pump. I say the guys are gonna take 15 minutes to get here. Coach, I'm mic'd up today. Let's go.
You're mic'd up. Let's
Come
go,
on.
Macho.
Come on.
Mic'd up.
No, with Macho Man, I told you. The first 3 exercises that we did was the Y, the squats with the Y with the band, and then the seated pipe over the head, and also the spring ankle is just like to get the body moving and warm up a little bit. We're always like bringing the energy up with each other. It's just like everyone helping each other and cheering for each other. Lightweight, baby. Rope. What's the mad ball throws? Is it the ones, the ab ones? Is it 3?
3. Hard, fast. Push you that
I hate this one, bro. You know that you can catch it, right? When it goes.
I throw it too hard, bro. I hurt my hand.
Ó, me fala alguma coisa que eu possa conversar com os caras. Vamos falar.
Going into alumni night, I mean, you can see it in their eyes how excited they get when they talk about the team and what we're doing now. And
it's gonna be fun to see some of the guys that I play with. I know that Lucas Spihlak is coming over. I know that Dyer is coming too, so it's just gonna be fun.
Being able to bring some of those guys back, and for our current players to see what they are a part of, that that's part of something bigger than themselves, I think is really important.
Showing our appreciation for the alumni who've played here before and kind of paved the way for us it's so important, and you know we try to stay reminded of that every single day. And
when all the guys can come back together and relive, whether it was from last year or 50 years ago, I think that's awesome for all of them to meet and to learn.
It's number 10 against number 20 in the volleyball capital of the world, Muncie, Indiana.
Kind of talked to the guys on the bench about doing the things we talked about with our standard and our system, and they were able to kind of make that change between set 1 and set 2, and then you saw what happened after that.
Fight for Ball State. We must make this big. Onward now, your Cardinals. Forward to your day. Fight, fight, fight. We stood both our colors, Cardinal and white. Pray for our victory. So fight, fight, fight. Ball State.
After beating the Mastodons, the Ball State Cardinals find themselves at 15-2 overall, 6-1 in NEVA play. Their one loss they hope to avenge on March 12th. They welcome the Ohio State Buckeyes to Worthen Arena. No one cares more about Ball State sports than our athletic director, Jeff Mitchell. In Cardinal Conversations, he gets the chance to interview some of our athletes firsthand. And in this piece, it's men's golfer Carter Smith. Inside the EY, it's always sunny in 75. Produced by Ryan Lewin, here's the story.
Welcome everybody to Cardinal Conversations. I'm Director of Athletics Jeff Mitchell. Today we're at the Earl Yestingsmeyer Golf Center with senior golfer Carter Smith. And today we're going to have a conversation. Well, Carter, we're in the EY here. Let's get some swings in.
Let's do it.
Some putts.
Well, we'll see how the putting
Maybe
goes.
we'll go on the simulator.
Yeah, for sure. Let's just roll a couple first, I guess. So we can try to get speed down, then we can play a little putting game.
Sure.
If you want.
Let's do that.
Okay. So we'll just put one down there.
All right, we're going to this pin
Yeah,
right
sure.
here?
Right here works.
Okay, am I going first?
Go for it.
I feel like I'm setting myself up for success right here. Oh boy.
We'll say we were going to the other
I need
one.
to read that green a little better.
They're pretty quick.
Yeah, for sure. So as you prepare to take this first putt,
yeah,
hopefully it's better than mine.
Right.
Mine is closer to the pin that we weren't aiming for. You grew up in Sellersburg, Indiana.
Yes. Yes.
Tell us where Sellersburg is and tell us about your childhood.
Yeah, Sellersburg is just north of Louisville, Kentucky, close to like New Albany area. And I've played golf my whole life. Started at like 3 or 4 years old with a little tyke set, hitting foam golf balls in our yard and the neighbors' yards.
How does a facility like this help in terms of training?
It's been amazing. I mean, if you look outside right now, like there's 12 inches of snow on the ground. We'd have no chance outside. And this has been a huge blessing for us in the program. At home growing up, I never had access to anything like this, even just a place to really hit inside without driving 45 minutes down the road. And it's been a complete game changer for me, and I know everybody else on the team.
So at some point during that high school career, you began to get some looks from colleges and take a look at Ball State. Talk to us about the recruiting process and why you ultimately chose Ball State.
Coach was the first guy that texted me the day he could. I think it was June 15th after my sophomore year, and it was kind of Ball State all along. I mean, I had some other offers for sure, but I loved Coach Fleck and the program, and I already knew a lot of the guys on the team because a lot of the guys are from Indiana. I don't feel like I have like one specific other hobby. Big football fan. Love the Indianapolis Colts, unfortunately. Also a decent ping pong player sometimes. We'll get some decent games going. The ping pong table over here. But yeah, the grain's pretty.
I didn't listen to you.
Yeah.
Or I should have asked a question.
Well, this one should be pretty doable here.
Oh.
There we go.
You've won this hole.
Yeah, I think so.
And this is just a slow tap, right?
Yep.
Or a light
Dead
tap.
straight.
There we go.
There you go.
All right. Well, Carter, we're going to go to this simulator, and this really helps develop you as a player, right?
Sure.
So talk to us a little bit about, I'm going to grab a 7-iron here, and I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
Before I do, how has it evolved from your freshman year here to now as a senior?
Yeah, no, I mean, in high school, I thought I knew everything. I get here, and first semester, I realized but I had a lot to learn. And I was a pretty good ball striker, but my driving was off the tee. I was pretty bad at the start. And honestly, a lot of it, where I grew the most was on and around the greens.
I'm going to take a swing here, and then we'll let you. I'm not so sure that we'll let you grade it.
Okay.
But we'll just let you demonstrate what it should look like. Right? Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Well, it went off. It didn't go as straight as
It went a little bit to the right, but I mean, it's in play. That ball will play.
Let's let you take a swing.
Okay,
You can just use this too and
Yeah, I'll
show
just
me up.
grab this. A little left.
Carter, that was a pretty good shot there. When you think about the people that have been most influential in your life, who are those individuals, and what are you most proud of in your golf career?
First of all is my dad. He's the only reason I'm here. I mean, he didn't have like a golf background like a lot of other kids' parents or coaches had, and I mean, growing up, I learned through him and YouTube golf, and it was honestly a lot of it was probably bad information, but he got me in a position where once I was able to start working with coaches and stuff, I was able to get to this level, and I wouldn't be anywhere if it wasn't for him.
Thank you for watching Cardinal Conversations. He's Carter Smith of the Ball State men's golf team. I'm Jeff Mitchell, Director of Athletics.
Chirp, chirp.
And go Cards.
Hannah Justice is the embodiment of the mantra, no pain, no gain. She's been there and done that throughout her Ball State tenure, but that doesn't come without a whirlwind of injuries. Still, she's made the most of her circumstances and has proved to be an intangible value to her teammates. Produced by Callie Tuma and Cam Pippin, here's the story of Hannah Justice.
Yeah, I may never dive again, but I'm going to. I'm going to do what it takes. When I'm told I can't do something, I don't really take no for an answer. I'm willing to put in the work to overcome any obstacle that's in my way. The first time I started diving, it was just a little high school practice, and I really enjoyed it. It was definitely hard. Once I started figuring some of that out, I absolutely loved it. My senior year of high school, I first injured my shoulder preparing to practice at Ball State. I did a lot of rehab and I got all my dives back, and so I was good to go. Once we started 20 hours a week of practice, I soon realized that was a little bit too much for my shoulder to handle. Thoracic outlet syndrome is a condition where in the thoracic area, the nerves and blood vessels are being compressed. It's a hard condition to treat, and so I had injections, medications, I did months of physical therapy. My last option was surgery. So I had my first rib removed in May of 2023, and I still have it today. After that surgery, I worked really hard over the summer to strengthen everything back up, go through the rehab process. Within a few weeks of training again at Ball State, my symptoms had come back. I went back to the doctor. The best course of action would be to go back in and take out the little piece of the rib that was still in there.
So she's taught me that you don't have to follow a plan to the T, and it's really good to be flexible. I feel for her a lot. Most people don't make it all the way through. Pain sometimes takes the fun out of it, but she's always has a positive mindset.
Doctor had told me that with the surgery, my odds of ever diving again were very small. I knew I couldn't contribute to the team athletically at that point, but I still wanted to do something. I decided that I was going to show up to every practice, every meet. I took videos, I cheered, I supported my team from the sidelines.
Hannah's, she's like a glue player. She's a very good leader. She isn't afraid to stand up, but she leads gracefully. I think in Hannah's case, everyone's seen how much she wants to dive through injury. Even the days that she can't necessarily practice because of her injury, she's still there to support her teammates.
I would say my highest point has been this diving season. With the change in perspective that I've had, where I'm just filled with this sense of gratitude to still be doing what I love, to still be here after being told that I wouldn't.
Having that positive mindset, I think that was one of the factors, being a good student athlete.
by that next season, I was strong enough to compete both 1 and 3 meter, which is probably my proudest accomplishment. It has made me feel just really lucky to be here.
That's about all the time we have in this month of SL Featured, but for more content and stories like this, be sure to follow our socials at BSU SportsLink. For Matthew Gillie, Sam Klug, and the rest of our crew at SportsLink, I'm Dylan Budd saying so long from the campus of Ball State University. Thank you for watching. We will see you on the flip side.